Hello! Wrong button. Hello, everyone. RPG Get here back with some more Neo The World Ends With You. In the previous video, we started day 4, and now we gotta continue on looking for these legends. Which ones have I not done yet? So I found 3 of them. Oh wait, no, I found 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I did find 3 of them. Okay. So we're gonna go to Shibuya Hikari, O East, Catch. No, I already did Catch Street. Spain Hill at 104. So let's go to Shibuya Hikari first. I actually really like these like urban legends. Like I said in the previous video, it reminds me a lot of the one mission that we had in one of the weeks of the first game. And this place is supposed to have its own legend too. Shibuya sure ain't short on them. So we gotta do your thing or what, Fred? Hold on, where the hell? Oh, here it is. Sorry, I wanted to turn on the volume just a little bit. I was like trying to find the remote. I was like, oh, where's my remote? All right, I totally forgot, huh? Okay, here goes.
Let's have a look. So what are we thinking here? Come on, think.
Try to remember. I wonder if that graffiti Tree was talking about. It said anyone who follows those arrows disappears, right? Seems kind of sketchy to me. I'll be fine now that I'm above ground. That maze of an underground sure had me feeling defeated, though. Glad I got out in one piece. Pretty sure that overpass is the one Trees. I apologize if I'm saying this guy's name wrong, by the way. Featured in one of his urban legend videos, the one right by Shibuya Hikari. I'll have to check it out later. Someone's discovered a new urban legend. Something about a manic flower. I love how Shibuya's always giving birth to new stories. Our neighbors up north in Ikebukuro ought to tune in to the supernatural like us. Looks like there's some kind of story connected to the overpass by Shibuya Hikari. And I suspect that that is where the cursed arrow lies in wait. Are we gonna get stands? I ain't scared of nothing. But that's gotta be bogus, right? I suppose there is but one way to find out. You said it. Let's head for the overpass. There's our arrows. Doesn't look like anything to me.
What?
This ain't even close to being spooky. Actually, now that I think about it, I have seen this somewhere before. Oh man, where was it?
I see.
Lord Rindo, where would you say these arrows are pointing? Looks like the expressway underpass.
The show.
Then let's bounce and check it out.
Let's move.
God, the soundtrack for this game is phenomenal. Check it out, yo. Now they're going all over the place, but there's a little code thing down there.
Curious.
And it certainly bears an uncanny resemblance to those arrows we just gazed upon. But they're all pointing in different directions. What's that about? Sure makes it tough to know where to go
Lord
next.
Rindo.
Lord Rindo, may I? Do you suppose the code at the bottom right has some sort of significance? It might. Let me try scanning with my phone.
What?
There's some kind of clue, yo? Seek the fortress that houses those who protect this area. Follow the arrow that pointed left when viewed from the fortress's gaze. Well, that bit about people who protected this area could mean about a million different things. We ought to begin by searching for this so-called fortress. Well, it's probably right here. Fortress that protects. Police station. Anyone else feel kind of uneasy?
No.
What? You did something we should know about? No, I'm a good boy, okay?
Show.
Then act like it, yo. Otherwise, the pigs will start sniffing around. Wait, what am I worried for? They can't even see us. Personally speaking, I feel most at ease when police officers are nearby. Shibuya is full of all sorts of shady characters, after all. One never knows what might await when turning a corner. I imagine I'm far from the only one who feels safer when around, safer with people in uniform around. Either way, a police station does fit the description in that clue pretty nicely.
Let's move.
Oh, I had to check out all 3 places anyway? Fuck me. What about Roji's store? Not exactly the first place that comes to mind when I think somewhere that keeps Shibuya safe. Frankly speaking, I would describe its owner as a harbinger of chaos. What do you do to get such a bad rap? Stuff. Still, I guess you could consider him a protector of the peace depending on your perspective. Let's keep him in mind.
Look who's here.
I'm gonna assume because I haven't, like, yeah, I was gonna assume because I didn't have
See
that
you
sold out.
around.
I don't think I had a check mark
Let's
next
move.
to it that. I mean, the dentist is kind of like a fortress that protects people's teeth, right? But don't most people only go after they've got a problem? One could say those who go for their regular checkups are being protected.
Right.
See, boss gets me. Let's go ahead and add to the list. Man, I don't know. Fortress that protects the area. Does that place really fit? Does this place really fit? Feels like we've checked out all the most likely places. I suggest we consider them all while consulting this map. That's great, Nagi. I suppose 'tis advantageous to have me around sometimes. Nice going, boss. Okay, this is a great chance to review everything we've learned so far. So which one of these arrows do we need to follow? The clue was seek the fortress that houses those who protect this area. Then when you're at the fortress, you have to follow the arrow that's pointing left. So our candidate for the fortresses are Ryoji's store, the police station, and the dentist. If it's Ryoji's place, then we need to follow the yellow arrow. No, that's literally where we came from. Whereas the police station would mean we would follow the blue arrow. And there's the dentist, that'd be the pink arrow. Well, we're following the blue arrow. Now, which one is it?
Lord Rindo.
So, Lord Rindo, have you reached a decision? The blue arrow. Yeah, pretty sure we want to follow the blue arrow. How come? No matter how you think about it, the fortress that protects the area has to be the police station. If you look at the arrows from the entrance, the blue arrow points to the left. Man, you lost me. What you two think? I am firmly in Lord Rindo's camp. Which means I am too. Never go against the boss. Alright, then that means we gotta head to the west exit bus terminal. You got it. Let's bounce, yo. There's a Reaper there. Looks like that's the end of the arrows. Which would
Indeed.
suggest this is the spot where people are prone to vanish. The bus terminal? Man, plenty of people get lost there, but that's kind of different. Wait, where'd Rindo dude go? No idea, but he sure as hell ain't here. Oh my, he appears to have boarded yonder bus. Ah! Quit playing games, Rindo dude. Hurry up and get off the bus. Why am I on a bus? Yeah, That was too close. Who knows where that would have taken me. Why'd you hop on in the first place, yo? Wish I could tell you, Pete. Hang on a sec. You're a player? A Reaper. What are you doing here? Wait, you're the one who made me get on that bus, aren't you? My bad, my bad. I had my eyes on some snaps from the RG. Anyone who shows up after following those arrows gets a free ride on whatever bus is about to leave. Honestly, I don't even know where they're headed half the time. Funny stuff, right? Tell me, what exactly is your angle here? What's it to you, brat? I don't need to waste my time explaining myself to you. Anyway, there's no point putting players on buses. Not like you get very far.
Punk.
I'm getting seriously ticked off just listening to you run your dumb mouth, yo. But at least now we know who's behind that urban legend. Wait, you mean someone's already onto me? Crap. Actually, maybe this can work out okay. I just need you kids to do me a favor and die. No can do.
All your asses is grass.
All your asses is grass, yo.
Okay, we got this.
Rhino dude. Okay, I'll be honest.
That's good. Move it, yo.
I was like, I kind of forgot what my pins were.
Kaboom! It's over!
I've returned to the first.
Ain't done yet.
You're done for! Oh yeah!
Move. Leave it to me, yo.
We're on a roll!
Huh? Away with you!
You son of a... Thanks, yo.
Splendidly done.
Thanks, Nagi! Here you go!
Oh, come on, this is bullshit.
Kaboom!
Move it, yo. Leave it to me, yo.
We're on a roll!
Huh? What'd you say, Penny?
Wow, we really killed it out there.
Gotta get my head back into zone.
Am I still on hard or am I on normal now again? I can't remember. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. I just want to have some fun. Whatever you do, please don't tell the other Reapers. All the other Reapers I see look crazy busy. Don't you have something else you should be doing? Honestly, I don't. There's so few teams now, I basically have no purpose. So I figured I wouldn't hurt if I pulled some pranks on peeps in the RG. Got a funny idea of what qualifies as a prank. Come on, don't be such a stiff. They get on some random bus and then when they come to, they've got no idea where they are. Just see the looks of terror on the tourists' faces. You kidding me? He was just doing it because he was sad? Please don't hurt me. I just want someone to notice me. Did you ever once consider how those people's friends felt when they vanished? Even if they ultimately came back safe and sound, the damage cannot be undone. It's a little surprising this reoccurring phenomenon became the talk of the town. It's our urban legend. I think this means we've got all the info we need now. So I've been wondering, are you kids looking into this stuff for a mission? Well, yeah. In fact, we've got to go and tell the Reaper about this one sometime soon. I don't suppose I can forget you to keep quiet.
What'd you say?
How about you keep quiet? But of course, I'll just be on my way then. See ya. For a split second, I swear I saw an actual tail between his legs. That punk better enjoy his freedom while he can. The Reapers will be all over him soon enough, yo. And that's a wrap. Indeed, this legend holds no more mysteries. Good work, team. Let's go update the Reaper.
Let's move.
Alrighty, so next one we want to go to is the... Oh, shoot. O-East, Spain Hill, and 104. So... I'll do the 104 and the O-East one, and then we'll do Spain Hill.
Let's move.
Because I honestly can't even remember where the Reaper is that we need to report to again. Center Street. Okay, so that's perfect. So yeah, saving Spain Hill is the last one would be great. Kind of surprised this place has its own legend. The only story I know concerning this area is from 2 generations ago. I'm most curious to see how it may have evolved over time. Huh? I thought urban legends just kind of stayed the same. Not quite. Some stories change in nature as they age. So what is the deal with this place anyway? Well, you will die the second I tell you. Do you still wish to hear the details?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna pass. How's about I look into a more recent legend instead? Good idea, yo. I mean, you're already dead. Okay, here goes. Focus, Fret.
Gotta focus.
You're
Let's get
already
down to
dead.
business. Try to remember.
Back away, chameleon bastards. This is the crossing in front of 104. I remember seeing some video about a guy who got into an accident and crashed this place. Ah, so that's the kind of accessory that goes with that jacket. Seeing what people wear in Shibuya gives me so many outfit ideas. Master Tree said stepping on one of the white lines on the crossing in front of 104 gives you really bad luck. You're gonna have to avoid all those lines just to be safe. So the crossing in front of 104 is cursed, huh?
I see.
One shall drown in despair if they step on a certain white line. Well, why don't we start by staking around the crossing? Alright, sounds good.
Rindo.
Say, Rindude. What? You see those people suddenly stopping in their tracks?
Huh?
Now that you mention it, kind of weird. Right? So you guys noticed anything? A few people just stopped walking in the middle of the crossing. At the exact same spots, too. And what exactly did they do once they stopped? Looked at their phones, I guess. And then they started walking again after a sec. Sounds pretty normal. Maybe it was just one big coincidence? Wait. Look, that girl stopped walking too. Feel my wrath? I'll curse every last one of you. Looks to me like she's just texting, yo. I get if they were all taking pictures in the same spot or something. Wait.
Hey.
Hey, Fret, doesn't that guy look a bit off to you? Which one? Oh, that guy. Yeah, I guess he is kind of close.
I see.
Evidently, he does not believe in personal space. How can one so brazenly stare at another's phone? Truly, it boggles the mind. Honestly, I'm more confused by how she hasn't noticed him. Yeah, she looks pretty damn chill. You think they're friends or something? Hang on, I can't scan that guy. So he's one of us, huh? Let's try talking to him. Alright, creepo. Hey, you got a minute? What? How can you... Oh, I get it. You're a player. What's up, buddy? I was just wondering, are you one of the pure hearts? What gave it away? My aristocratic aura? Not really important, pal. We're much more interested in what you're doing just now. Oh, that was I mean, you know, I was just... No, I don't need to explain myself to you. That Mr. Nice Guy act didn't last long, huh? Screw it, enough talking. Let's fight.
Huh?
Whoa, slow down a sec. Now, let's rumble.
I must needs weather this storm.
Alright.
Let's do this! Take a ride! Kaboom!
Heads up!
Yes, got it!
Spectacular.
Oh yeah! Hey, not bad. Just doing my job.
Just doing my job.
Not bad, yo.
Take a ride! Here you go!
Heads up.
Heads up! Oh yeah!
Move it, yo.
Hi,
Going up! It's gonna blow!
Keep it up, Fred.
Will do, beat buddy!
The beat goes on.
The beat goes on.
Oh yeah!
Looking good, brother.
Take a ride! Kaboom! Did I do that? You sure did! Yes, got him!
Not bad, I'd say.
Could have been worse, you feel?
Honestly, I was just... Oh, hey, bootleg tune. I was just making sure I was recording. Can't you tell when someone's kidding? I was obviously kidding. I didn't actually want to fight you. Seriously, no reason to trash me like that. Thrash me like that. In that case, tell us. What were you doing just now? I was just imprinting some words in her head. What's it to you? Is this guy for real? It was most rare to witness you so vexed. And what exactly was you trying to make her do anyway? I mean, you saw her, didn't you? I was making her text her friends. Helping her push the reset button on all her relationships. What? You know, everyone's so worried about their relationships and how people view them. I was just freeing her from that burden. You know, gave her a helping hand.
What you say?
How about I help you shove your hand where the sun don't shine, yo? Yikes! Can someone put that dog on a leash already? But why? What do you get out of messing with some girl?
Well...
The same pleasure you get from any act of charity. Charity? This guy's got more than one screw loose. Don't like it? Well, tough. You kids can't control me. No one running this game cares how we use our powers either. That might be true, but you're still...
Lord Rindo.
Lord Rindo, do not allow this cur to rile you up. You may be correct in stating there's no restrictions on how we use our powers. However, that does not give you free reign to destroy innocent people's relationships. Right. Kinda like what another used to say. No one has the right to do wrong. I suppose I cannot disagree. My toy doesn't know you're doing this, does he?
Please.
Huh? What does that matter? How do you think your leader would react if he found out about this?
Well...
Is that a threat? You think I'll settle down and be a good boy the second you mention the boss? Or do you think I'm the one with the screw loose? By all means, if he's fine with this type of behavior, then allow me to set you straight. What you're doing is wrong. You know, I was honestly just messing around. Oh, really?
No way.
Yep, but I apologize if I upset you. You won't catch me doing it again. Alright, anyway, see ya. It was a rather expeditious retreat. You really never know what kind of person you're gonna bump into next. It must be hard enough just keeping your teammates under control. And working with other teams into the mix and things get real hectic. Well, I guess that takes care of that. Let's go tell that Reaper all about it. Sure thing.
Let's move.
Alright, Ois. So, what's the story about this place? Well, we won't know until we scan the area.
Show.
Come on, Fred, time to cut loose, yo. Alrighty. Focus, Fred, focus.
Let's have a look. So what are we thinking here? Come on, think.
I feel like this place was in one of Manchester's videos, right? Something about getting in an accident if you throw your trash in the wrong can. I never do that, so that's nothing for me to worry about. Still, something about this spot really stinks. Must be coming from the trash cans over there. I should have picked a better place to meet my date. I just see a red crow? No way. This can't be one of Matcha Tree's urban legends. Wait, there was one about getting cursed by a red raven if you throw your garbage in the wrong can, right? Not that it matters. I didn't see anything after all. Seriously, nothing at all. In fact, I've forgotten everything that's happened today. Nope, definitely not cursed. Anyone who throws their garbage in the wrong trash can gets cursed. And stalked by red ravens. Such noble protectors of our environment. I don't know, boss. I don't think anyone deserves to get caught in an accident. Whatever, let's go check out the garbage. Good idea.
Hello, welcome.
To Coney.
To County.
How about this?
I simply adore it.
Leaving so soon?
What a shame.
I don't know why. There's just something about those two that I really like. So that's the trash can of terror.
Let's see.
Noted as for combustible garbage only. You see that? Oh yes, that impudent cur. Looks like you threw away a bottle or a can.
Seriously, yo?
It's time to take out the trash. Whoa, beat buddy, calm down a sec. Oh wow. It's a noise. I figured so. There it is, the red raven. Landed right on that guy's head, but it doesn't look like he noticed. Nah, just a punk-ass noise, yo. What a buzzkill. I wonder. Based on what we've learned of this curse, I doubt it was merely a punk-ass noise. Oh yeah, someone said how it gets people into accidents, right? Let's just follow that guy for now. Oh, I guess both those areas led to Danganzanka, so. There's our guy. Whoa, he's walking straight into traffic! He appears rather determined to pick up the litter on the road. You think that noise is controlling him? Maybe. Nagi, you think you can exercise that noise? To be my pleasure. Pardon the intrusion!
Gotta focus.
Gotta pick up that treasure before someone else steals it. Whoa, look, there's more shiny treasure over there.
What an awful affliction. Pardon the intrusion!
Pardon the intrusion! I love Nagi so much.
An enemy approaches.
We got this in the bag!
Big noise.
Aha! Kaboom! Was that cool or what? Not bad, I'd say. Let's keep it up.
Indeed.
Take.
Yo, you alright?
It's gonna blow!
Leave it to me, yo!
We're on a roll!
Get a grip, yo!
It's over!
Move it, yo!
I did it!
Hell yeah, you did!
Going up!
Yeah.
Here you
Keep
go!
it up, Fred!
Will do, beat buddy!
Away with you!
It's gonna blow! How's that?
Yo,
Let's keep it going!
We're
Done for!
Move!
I did it!
Hell yeah,
Let's
you
end
did!
this! Oh yeah!
Hi-ya! 'Twas thy humble contribution.
That one sucked. We're not even done yet.
We've got this in the bag.
No one else gets that's the shinies.
Aha! Here you exquisite timing! We got this!
Away with you!
Take a ride! Aha! Oh yeah!
I'm gonna guess this one's a 4-1 again.
Let's bring the pain, yo.
Take a ride! Here you... Did I do that?
Hide
You sure did!
Move it, yo.
Aha! It's gonna blow! Hey,
Away
not
with
bad!
you.
Just doing my
Was a
job.
decisive victory indeed.
Oh, just 3. Okay.
Look at that! A gold star!
Look at that, a gold star, yo. Whoa, where the hell am I? Why do I feel like I need to pick up anything shiny? Trash, man.
Huh?
Whoa, what am I doing here? Hang on, wasn't I outside O East? Weird. Ew.
Show.
Good going, Penny. Yeah, for real. It was looking dicey for a second there. But you pulled it off, boss. So it really was just some stupid old noise, huh?
Right.
Looks like it was. Looks like it. I guess it was nesting near those trash cans. Must have had a real thing for cans, you know, since they're shiny and everything. And it probably didn't care about the burnable garbage since most of it's, you know, not shiny. I
Indeed.
imagine your hypothesis is more or less correct. Ravens seem to be quite fond of shiny objects. Case closed then? Guess so, unless we know why it turned into a story about people mixing up trash cans now. Yep, like Fred said, case closed. So we gotta go tell everyone's favorite Reaper about our adventure. I think so.
Let's move!
Alright, last one.
Let's move! Let's have a look! Let me think this through.
Yeah, might as well go to the Center Street one.
Let's move!
So I guess in all honesty, I could have done this one like right away once I was done with this one.
Quay?
Huh?
What?
Something up, Brett? Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before. Like what, yo? This noise. At least I think it's a noise. Someone else scan it. I mean, I can. Let me have a look. What the hell?
I'm all set. It's go time!
Oh boy, so this is like the taboo noise.
Perhaps we ought not engage.
Aha! Kaboom!
We mustn't falter. Away with you!
What exactly am I supposed to be doing? Oh. Like I said, this is like taboo noise in a way. It was most fortunate those beasts chose to beat a hasty retreat. Couldn't even make him flinch.
Damn, yo.
Never seen anything like him, yo. Frankly, I'm unsure those creatures were noise at all. Good point. All according to plan. Nya. Runaway rockets. My guess is that means that we do have enough points to continue on, but I want to do them all. This place is supposed to have its own legend.
I see.
I believe so. However, any information relating to it was erased hours ago. Who knew the Reaper's influence extended to even the digital realm? Dang, let's hope my site can do the trick. You really think focusing on the same thing every time will work, though? Assuming said things are urban legends and message trees, then I imagine it will.
Perhaps.
The memories of the awakened should be connected to our present location. Basically, we're in the right place if we want to learn about Spain Hill's legend. Right? Quite. Boss, you answered my question? I'm gonna cry. Use your psych first and cry later. Alrighty! Focus, Fret, focus!
Gotta focus. Let's get down to business.
To defeat the Hun!
Try to remember.
Monthly shop? Majesty said anyone who sets foot on the 18th step of the Spain Hill stairs goes straight to hell. Let's just go up without counting. Can't wait to splurge at Parco. Spending all my money from my part-time job is one of my favorite ways to de-stress. Sounds like we gotta check out the Spain Hill stairs, yo. Set foot on the 18th step and go straight to hell?
I
Alright.
see.
Who knew eternal damnation was so close at hand? Close enough to see for ourselves. Let's go.
Let's move.
Ah,
Hello.
I think she... Okay, I don't think... Yeah, I guess she's not a fan of... Like a super fan. So she's okay with that one.
Let's eat,
And now
yo.
we feast.
Well, let's eat.
I'm finna have seconds. Oh, man, I can't
Man,
get enough.
I actually won't mind having boba tea.
Thanks and come again.
Okay, start counting. Hey, Rindo, is there like a reason for us to do this together? Well, how do you want to do this then? The only way to avoid fighting is to ascend as one. Now stop being so
Sure thing.
childish. Alright, let's do this. Here goes. $15, $16, $17, $18. Whoa! You alright? Yeah, just tripped,
Oh?
Zal. The slip guard is conspicuously absent. That explains why Beat tripped. Wait, is that it? God.
Oh,
You okay? Ow. You fell over so suddenly you scared me half to death. Look, the slip guard's gone. How have they not been sued already? Right? This is super dangerous. Whoa, that was weird. My back felt all teeny for a sec. Ah! Wait, where are you going? Wait! Did that lady fall over at the 18th step? Think so. Then she ran away so fast she could be an Olympic sprinter. Weird, I didn't feel nothing. Me neither. Well, I guess this legend was a fake. Hey, what happened back there?
Lord Rindo.
Lord Rindo, might I suggest you try scanning that woman? She seems incapable of explaining such herself at present. Good idea, Nagi. Rock
Let's have a
and
look.
roll tonight. Oh, that was so scary. I'd never seen so terrified. Just slipped on the step. I felt a shiver go down my spine. Now she felt a shiver run down her spine. Doesn't sound like she knows what caused it, though. There must be something we're all missing. I don't know, yo. Looks like a regular set of stairs to me. Come to think of it, Beat, you didn't actually fall over. Maybe you don't feel anything unless you hit the ground. So, any takers? Someone's gotta do it. How do we finally decide this? Rock, paper, scissors seems appropriate. Fine by me. Let's go. Okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Do you guys go rock, paper, scissors, shoot? Oh, Shoot, pow, shoot, pow, shoot, yo. Oh, poor Nagi. Curses. Sorry, boss. It's always Nagi. Do not weep for me. I shall accept my fate with humility. Time to sit. Ah! Whoa, you went head first. You okay, Penny? Yeah, you could have tried to stop their approach, boss. How do you feel, Nagi? No! What? You see something? Get away from there, Penny! Hustle! I feel so cold all of a sudden. Let me try scanning the area. The hell? It's a scorpion. No, it's a noise. Let's show it what happens when you mess with the wicked twisters. Kiss your hiding spot goodbye, punk.
Okay.
I was actually gonna say if they didn't let Nagi participate in this battle, that would have been like a nice little touch of like, oh hey, here's like a.
Take a ride. Kaboom! Ain't no stopping us now. We got this.
'Twas my humble contribution.
That was sick!
Here you go!
Move!
Kaboom!
Just doing my job.
Like a boss! Yes, got it!
Most spectacular.
Done for! It's gonna. Are we awesome or what?
I feel like we deserve better.
Take a chance, or you'll never know. I guess noise just ain't out anywhere these days. Never before have I felt so chilled to the bone. 'Tis abundantly clear to me how this became an urban legend. You think it's done you or something? Man, that must have really hurt. Not only did you fall over, but you got a surprise sting to boot. Like, I can't imagine things going any worse for you. And I needn't be reminded of my suffering. Anyways, we've got all the info we need now. Let's report back to the Reaper.
Let's move.
I think I got them all right. Just want to be sure. Solve. Bob, boom. And he's so conveniently right here.
Let's move.
Huh.
So you kids got any tasting morsels
Yes.
with info for me? Sure do. You want to hear a story about Shibuya Hikari? Boy, do I ever. So there's this story about those cursed arrows. Real spooky, they say. Anyone who goes where they point disappears. Sure, I know that one. So what was actually happening? Some Reaper led anyone who follows the arrows onto a random bus. Apparently he got a kick out of watching people panic. Beats me. Well, not all Reapers are as calm and collected as yours truly. But, like, shouldn't you tell them to cut that out? Not like they'd listen to any of us. I guess you make a good point. Hey, no, that's not important right now. It's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Great.
I believe you. Your findings more or less match up with what I know. Which means you've just earned yourself 35 points.
Yeah.
So, you kids got any tasting morsels info for me?
Yes.
Sure do. You want to hear a story about Ois? You bet. Lay it on me. The legend concerned a trash can was terrifying. Word has it anyone who throws non-recyclables into said can meets with an unfortunate fate. A red raven stalks the perpetrator until they get in an accident. Right. One of my favorites. So, what's the scoop? The red raven was actually a noise. It possessed anyone it saw throw shiny cans or balls in the trash. Sounds like it wanted to get them to gather up even more shiny stuff. Best people got sent to search for shiny objects on the street, which unsurprisingly is when they got immediately acquitted with moving traffic. Alright, it's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Great.
Believe you finds more or less what I know. Great. Which means you earned yourself 32 points.
Oh.
So you kids got any tasty
Yes.
morsels for me? Want to hear a story about the cat
Yeah.
street? That's one of my favorite spots. Okay, what you got? The legend involves ghostly noises from whispers to one from the abyss. They say that if you step on the shadow cast by a certain telephone pole, You can hear the voices of the dead. I love it. And what was the deal with this legend? It was actually just a prank someone was playing using a directional speaker. Oh, really now?
Yeah.
I believe you. However, what do you mean, however? It's a real bummer to find out it was just some dumb prank. Some urban legends are better left out of mystery, I guess.
Really?
Hey, you're the one who told us to get the bottom of these. I'm done by my own hubris. Anyway, you've earned yourself 25 points. Nice work, team.
Huh.
So you kids got any taste of morsel of it
Yes.
for me? Sure. You want to hear a story about the scrambled crossing? Oh man, that's one I'm super curious about. What did you find out? Thought there's some shady deals going on, yo. There's a building that flashes on the big screen in the crossing. Anyone who goes there and walks around counterclockwise dies in 7 days. Doesn't surprise me that one's making the rounds. So what's actually happening? Some sketchy reapers running a shady side hustle with players. Care to tell me more?
Really?
Well, about that, you're not gonna trick us and say we're wrong once we spill the beans. Nah, man, I'm not like that. I just want to know the truth, especially if it concerns one of my colleagues. How can we be certain you two are not merely using us? Having us players do your own internal investigation won't be awfully convenient. Come on, you really think I stooped that low? I promise I'm not playing you. Now hurry up and share. Fine, the deals were for turf 4 points. I knew that son of a... I mean, nice work. That's super interesting. Now it's time for me to pass judgment on your truth. I believe you. Actually found more than I did. In that case, you ought to sweeten the deal. How's about you give us a few extra points? Don't worry, kid, I will. I'm gonna give you a whopping 40 for that one. Woohoo! All right.
Yeah.
Congratulations, finally managed to rank 100 points. I won't stand in your way anymore, noble seekers of the truth. Ew, I'm starting to think we'd never get enough points. Yeah, have any other teams already completed your mission today? Good question. Honestly, my memory's a little hazy right now. Why don't you go and see for yourself? It's no fun if I spell the truth for you now, is it? Real talk, I'm fine with spoilers. Whatever, let's go. Oh, and if you get to the bottom of any other legends, feel free to let me know. Will do, pal, will do. Jealous raid. Ooh. I actually really like that.
Oh.
Yes.
Here's a story about Spain Hill. So there's this stairway to hell. Not a highway. They say the second your foot touches the 18th step, you get sprinted away. Hard to believe I know. I heard that one plenty of times. So tell me, what's the deal with the legend? There was some scorpion-looking noise hiding about inside the stairs. And when it tripped over, it tripped still and got the chills. That's weird. It must have stunned him or something. Regardless, the foul fiend's touching induces a considerable panic. And that's plenty lively. No wonder it's gotten people talking. Alrighty, good job. Pass the truth. Gulp.
Great.
This is might have future in this line of work. Good work, team.
Huh.
Yes.
Sure, you want to hear about the 104? I was hoping you'd look into that one. Lay it on me. It's all about the white line that gives off some real bad vibes, yo. There's one line on the outside, crossing on the outside of 104. If you step on that sucker, you're all out of luck. So they say. Well, what did you find out? Some player was messing with people by imprinting words in their heads. No kidding. Who was it then? Come on, you can tell. Trust me. I'm not sure. And here I thought we were best buds. Sorry. And do you hope that won't adversely impact the points we receive? No worries there. I just want to know everything I can. I only told you the important stuff. Man, you really aren't going to give it up, are you? Alright, fine. It's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Great.
Believe you, everything matches up with what I know. But that was enough. I couldn't have lived with myself and Moitoi's team lost points because of me. Earn yourself 28 points. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Center Street. A local legend. Come on, kid, to lay it on me. This one's about some ghostly changing rooms. Apparently, if you use changing rooms at the clothing store on Center Street, you vanish the second you leave the store. Never to be seen again. Oh, yeah, I've heard that one. Alright, so what was really going on? You see, the thing about this is, tell the very user behind it. Will that get in trouble? There's still a chance we might team up. Maybe we should manage the truth a little. So the people who disappeared was actually from the UG. They went to stores that serve players and tried on some stuff. And then they left without paying. Well, that won't do. One of the store clerks chased them as far as the exit, too. And that's when they saw that the thief vanished before their very eyes. Alright, okay, that makes sense. Did you find out who the perp was then? Sadly, no. Alright, you win some, you lose some. Either way, it's time for me to pass judgment on your truth.
Great.
I believe you. What you heard? You mean you already knew the truth this whole time? Not in so many words. Plus, there's always more to learn, even when you spend every day looking into this stuff. So I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask you kids to help out. You're bound to find something I overlooked. Documenting urban legends is my death's work. Come on, I can still count on you, right? I guess so. I'm sure we'll see you again soon enough. Oh wait, there's one more thing I need to tell you. You just earned yourself 30 points. Of course, I'll happily lend an ear if you got more stories to share. So leave no stories unturned in your search for the truest of truths. No way! Kids got to the bottom of every dang legend Shibuya has. Huh? Now that you mention it, I guess we have. You're the most legendary legend hunters I've ever met. Must hold back my tears. Alright, I'll pull myself together enough to give you a token of my thanks.
Look.
Here, take this. You've earned it, you beautiful players. Thanks. Hey, man, I mean, that's cool, but was it entirely worth it? I don't know. I'll be honest, I completely forgot what today's mission was. It was something about, like, looking into a riddle or something like that. Say, you don't think that's our target? And what's that over there? Whatever it is, the other team's already on it, yo. You know, what timely tidings. The Verities have engaged with their target. What's that mean? We each got our own target to take on then? I guess, which means that if we want to win today, we must slay our target before others can claim the kill as their own. And what are we waiting for, man? They finally beat us if we don't get a move on, yo. Right, let's go.
An enemy approaches.
It's an elephant!
Keep it together. Keep your eyes on me.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
So far, so good. Let's keep it going. Going up. Oh yeah. It's over. Here you go.
Move it, yo.
Splendidly done.
Booyaka!
Hi, B. Hi.
Hang in there. Going up. Kaboom!
Move! Move!
Ow.
It's over. Here you go.
Heads up!
I did it.
Hell yeah, you did!
There we go. That one's a little hard to get, like, the combo thing on it, but we got it. I actually really liked this this day's mission. It was really nice.
Damn. Guess I ain't on my game today.
The world within.
Jeez, that took forever.
What about the target, yo? Somebody beat us to it?
It would appear so.
The Varia Beauties took down today's target,
Good for her, I guess.
but the Ruin Bringers remain on top.
Same story, different day, yo. You know, I'm starting to see what Kanan was getting at.
Yes, but we must exercise caution. Lest our teamwork be branded as rule-breaking.
Be nice if we could just take down the top dogs on our own.
But how are we supposed to know if we stand a chance against them? We still don't know who it is we're up against. And even if we do stand a chance, can we really make it home?
So, any thoughts, Rin dude?
Huh?
We told you what we think. What about you?
I'm still thinking.
Well, make up your mind.
I just need more time.
How much time?
Oh, are we actually coming back to like their arguing? Not really arguing, but like their indifference that they had the first day.
More. Well, how many hours is more? We can't keep Kanon waiting.
I know! Now can you give me a friggin' break already? Just because you jump off Tokyo Tower if Kanon asked.
And what's that supposed to mean?
How are you so sure she won't try to screw us over?
I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but still.
Then maybe you should think a little harder for once.
Look, all I was saying is that it might be a good idea to team up with her. That's all. And if we can pull it off without her help, then that's even better. We've all made up our minds, so I figured you had too.
I will, okay? I just need more time.
Sure, but we don't have much left. Only 2 more days until another one bites the dust.
Bites the dust.
Clock's ticking, buddy.
I get it already. Doesn't make this any easier. I can't just rush a big decision like this.
Oh,
It's
Swallow? Sorry, I didn't reply sooner. As for your question,
I know you're here with me. Come on, just tell me. No more secrets.
I'm playing the game too. I'm surprised we could still talk to each other, but then I figured it out. LOL.
So you are here. I knew it.
So which team are you on?
What?
Honored to be here with Rindo Kanade and the Wicked Twisters. Is Swallow the leader of the Ruin Bringers, I wonder?
You knew who I was this whole time?
No, we're friends online, but we can't be friends here. We might have to fight each other someday. So I think you're better off not knowing who I am.
You're killing me here.
We could work together. Another team. Ask us for help. Dude! You're if you're on that team, then we could be allies. It doesn't sound like a bad idea. If you want to beat the Ruin Bringers, you'll need as many allies as you can get. That's the key to winning. But you're the leader of the Ruin Bringers! Chance to make a friend. Make sure it's a friend and not a frenemy. Hey, guess what, dude? Swallow might be the frenemy. Be rooting for you. Can't wait to play Fango again when this is all over. Yeah, you too. Good luck, Swallow. Make sure you stay alive until then. Thanks. Okay. I love those. I love like the Final Fantasy stickers. I love it. Woo! So we finally learned the truth that Swallow. It sounds pretty wild. Are you sure you'll be okay? Huh? That's a new one. Luckily I managed to get through to you then. Don't worry, I'll do everything I can to help. Okay, guys, much like how I've been doing it, and honestly, I should have been doing this from the beginning, I'm gonna do my outro right here, but the part technically won't end until it fades to black. Until it's like, hey, this was day 4's title, fade to black, day 5. Or is this day 5? No, let's see, day 1. Yeah, day 2, day 3. Yeah, this should be day 4, so next one's day 5. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give that like button a click. Comment down below what you guys like about the video, didn't like about the video, and let me know how you guys feel about Swallow, learning that Swallow is now officially part of the game. Do you think he's actually a part of one of those teams? The way it sounds out, it doesn't sound like he's part of the Ruin Bringers. But it could be. But then again, Who knows? No one knows for sure. Maybe Swallow's just on their own type thing, even though they don't have a team, even though I don't know how it works. Again, it's crazy to believe or think, but anyway, so yeah, can't wait till we get the reveal of who Swallow is. I highly doubt it's Muay Thai. That doesn't make sense to me. It feels like it cannot be anyone we've already met. It has to be someone in the shadows, but who knows? So yeah, maybe some strange reason it's Sokka. It's the Reaper girl that's been hanging out with us. I don't know. But anyway, guys, let me know. As always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to my main channel, too. That's in the description below. As well as find me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RBG Kim Kid Twitter, are in there, too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. Information is the key to victory. And I've got that key right at my fingertips. Next time.